Hello everyone, it's Theme Park Avenue. I'm Eric with a new theme park battle. Today we have Kings Island versus Busch Gardens Tampa. This ought to be an interesting one. Before we begin, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Now let's get into this battle. As usual, we will start with roller coaster matchups. First off, we have B&M Inverts, Montu and Banshee. This is one many will probably disagree with, however, I'm going to give Banshee the points. Montu is barely behind it for me, but these are the top two inverts. I give Banshee the point for having a stronger layout overall. I think it's the best invert. I don't think it's as rough as people say. It's really great. Now for two family coasters. These are some of the weaker family coasters in the parks, Flying Ace Aerial Chase and Sand Serpent. I think Flying Ace is kind of painful, and even though Sand Serpent's not the best Wild Mouse, I'm gonna give it the points. Busch Gardens Tampa wins this one. Now for kiddie coasters, the Great Pumpkin Coaster and Air Grover. And this point is going to go to Air Grover. Air Grover is far longer and much more fun, I'm gonna say. It may not have quite as much of the theming aspect to it, but I think it's a much better done coaster, as it's really not just a cheap carnival type. Now for themed family coasters, Adventure Express and Cobra's Curse. This was a pretty tough one, honestly, but I'm going to give Cobra's Curse the points, as it does have the awesome spinning aspect and more interesting theming overall. I like the theming better. Now for coasters that go backwards, a really weird matchup, and this one's honestly really close for me. I love Invertigo, but I'm giving Tigris the edge for the hang time. Though to be fair, Invertigo has much better restraints. Now for the 200-foot B&M coasters, another weird matchup, but also not a runaway per se. Kings Island is getting the point over SeaWorld though, as Diamondback is my favorite B&M hyper, and a really good one. Even though SeaWorld is really great too. Now for launch coasters, Flight of Fear and Cheetah Hunt. Flight of Fear is a really good one, but Cheetah Hunt wins its point because it's a lot better paced, it has stronger elements, really nice theming presentation. It's a better, longer ride that has a lot more to it. Now for more family coasters, there's quite a few here I guess. Backlot Stunt Coaster and Scorpion. Scorpion is family despite having a loop, and I'm going to give Backlot the points, as Scorpion's a bit bumpy, while Backlot is smooth and really well themed and fun. And that is going to do it for the coaster matchups. Now for extra coasters, I'm only getting 1 point to Busch Gardens Tampa, because Iron Gwazi is not open yet. I do not think it deserves a point for Iron Gwazi, even though it's sitting there, so Kumba's the only one getting a point there, while Kings Island gets 6 points for Orion, Mystic Timbers, Racer, Beast, the Bat, and Woodstock Express. Now, this seems like quite a runaway for Kings Island so far, as it's leading by 5.5 points. However, there's a lot more to both parks than just roller coasters, so let's see where other categories take the score. Starting with Drop Towers, and Falcon's Fury is definitely beating the Drop Tower at Kings Island, as the tilting seats, massive drop, and just overall incredible ride make it the best drop tower I've ever been on. Now for flat rides, Busch Gardens Tampa has 1 point for Phoenix, and Kings Island gets 2 points for Delirium and Windseeker. Now for dark rides, and Busch Gardens Tampa does not have a dark ride, but Kings Island does have Boo Blasters on Boo Hill, so it's getting a point for that. Now for water rides. The Congo River Rapids and Stanley Falls Flume each get a point at Busch Gardens, and there's also a log type ride and rapids ride at Kings Island, so it gets 2 points as well. Now for other rides. Busch Gardens Tampa has 18 rides that are not roller coasters, but Kings Island has a whopping 33. So it is going to be taking this point, and it is close to doubling the score right now of Busch Gardens. Now for animal attractions, I had to give a point to Busch Gardens for animals, as it's something that's really important at the park. A lot of effort goes into that, and it's definitely a highlight of the park, so it definitely deserves an extra point at the park. Now for shows, which one has better shows? There's certainly some shows at Kings Island, however, I am definitely giving the point to Busch Gardens as the ice skating and animal shows are really, really great. Some of the best I've ever seen. Now for food. Food, there's some good stuff at Kings Island. It's one of the stronger parks in the Cedar Fair chain for food, I'd say. But Busch Gardens Tampa has some of the absolute best theme park food I've had. With great pretzels, great barbecue, overall fantastic food options. Park appearance. Kings Island is certainly one of the nicest looking Cedar Fair parks. Plenty of great theming, like the Orion area especially looks very nice. However, Busch Gardens Tampa just has fantastic landscaping and theming. The Egypt area, the Pantopia area, even the entrance plaza, it's just an absolutely beautiful park. Now for layout, and this is a tough call. Both are really good with a lot of paths that get you from ride to ride very easily. However, I feel like it's much easier to get kind of turned around at Kings Island based on my experiences in both parks. I'm going to give Busch Gardens Tampa the points. Now for the operating season, which one is open more? Busch Gardens Tampa is open year-round, and Kings Island is not. So Busch Gardens Tampa is getting the points. It's really caught up. It could maybe even win the battle. Let's find out. With operations, the final category, and Kings Island will be taking the points. Kings Island just has some of the best dispatches of any Cedar Fair park. Less breakdowns, as I have a lot of experiences with breakdowns at Busch Gardens, but none at Kings Island when I've gone. So while both parks are operated very well, I am giving Kings Island the points. And that means our winner is Kings Island. This was quite a close battle. I'm sure the Kings Island fans might be upset at how close it was, but keep in mind, Busch Gardens Tampa is a great all-around park. It's much more than just roller coasters. Same goes for Kings Island, which is why it won. Both are absolutely world-class elite parks, but overall, Kings Island took the win. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this park battle. Comment your thoughts down below. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video if you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.